today. Let's continue with the word of the Most High. Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. Let's look at Psalms 109. Psalms 109 and 10. It said, let his children be continually vagabonds, bunch of bums, and beg. Let them seek their bread also out of their desolate places. And that's what's going to happen, future prophecy. See, these are the things that while we have to not follow, as the Most High told us in Jeremiah 10 and 2, learn not to wear the heathen. That's what the future going to hold for them. Because of not following the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Now, that's why not following the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, that's why we see what's going on right now. Isaiah 24 and 5. Isaiah 24 and 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. This earth is defiled in the eyes of the Most High under all of us that's living here. Because they have transgressed the laws. You listen. This earth is defiled because they have transgressed the laws of the Most High. Changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Okay? They have taken it on themselves. Therefore, the earth is defiled and the inhabitants thereof. Because the true covenant people are not controlling this earth. When we control this earth, the true covenant people, the children of Israel, the world going to be in righteousness. Let's think about it. We control the world in righteousness as the laws of the Most High demand we all should be following, then this will be the kingdom. But it's not. That's why it says what we just read. Because the world, this world we in now, is defiled in the habits thereof. Terrible. Ecclesiasticus 30th chapter. Ecclesiasticus 30. We read verse 1. Ecclesiasticus 30, verse 1. Ecclesiastes 30 and 1. He that loveth his son causeth him often to feel the ride. You love your son, the Most High said you cause him often to feel the ride. Feel that strap. Feel that beating him, because showing that you love him. Or else he's going to be out of order. It says, he that chasteneth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. You know, because you're going to know how to act. You have joy of him among your acquaintance. Whenever you take him around someone, he's going to know how to act. You'll be like, oh man, that's doing all right with him. He that teaches his son grieveth the enemy. Hear that? He that teaches his son this truth grieveth the enemy. Because what are they doing? They want you to be opposite of knowing the Most High and Mashiach Yahushua, laws, statutes, commandments, doing what's right according to him. Because when you do what's right according to the Most High, they know that you're going to be blessed. And you better not mess with them. See, he didn't know that we went into captivity for breaking the laws of the Most High. So what you think? They're going to show you the righteous way of the Most High? No, they're going to keep you doing what's wrong and feeling that whatever you're doing was wrong is right. Therefore, the Most High going to be dealing with you. They know. You know, tearing your butt up. But if you do what's right, according to his ways, his laws, statutes, commandments, his rules and regulations, then you're going to be blessed. They better leave you alone. Because the Most High going to send them angels that's on this earth to deal with them. Remember, the Most High's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. He beholds all the ways of men. It says, he that teaches his son greeteth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. Though his father died, yet he is as though he were not dead. Though his father dies, like he's not dead, because his son gonna pick up and continue what it is that his father was doing. For he shall leave, for he have left one behind him that is like himself. So he left one behind him that is like himself. Verse 6. He left behind him an avenger against his enemies, and one that shall requite kindness to his friends. See? Because he's going to be in order, according to the Most High's order, not according to man's order, because man will have you going wicked, being evil, and following his way. As I say, you trust that man, hey, curse the man that trusts that man. Making flesh his arm, you know. Your ability to do whatever you're doing. You better trust in the Most High. Give him the glory. Verse 7. He that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds, and his bowels will be troubled at every crack. You know, you'll be worried about him all the time. And the horse not broken becometh headstrong. A horse not broken becometh headstrong. You know, he's bucking. He's why you can't, you know, you can't really ride him, because he's like, hey, I'm over you. You know, he's wild. Headstrong is wild. And the child left to himself will be willful. You see? He's going to do whatever he want to do. You leave you by himself, he's going to do whatever he want to do. And you're going to feel, as he left by himself, he can continue to do whatever he want to do. Conquer thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. You know, play with your child, he's going to make you afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. You playing with your child all the time, he's going to respect you. He's going to bring you to heaviness. That's why it's time for everything. Laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gnash thy teeth in the end. Don't be laughing with him all the time. Most of the time, you got to be serious with these children. So you laugh with them all the time, whenever you serious, they don't take you. They're gonna look at you as a joke. That's why it says, laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gnash thy teeth in the end. Give him no liberty in his youth. When they're young, don't give them that much liberty to do whatever they want to do. And wink not at his folly. When you see him doing something, winking at it, oh yeah, that was cute. Nah, that was wicked. Why I said you first. He that loveth his son, causeth him often to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But not beat him, you know, so that, you know, it is child abuse. You got to know your limits. And it's best not to beat or, you know, to let them feel the ride whenever you're angry. Child, no. Believe me, I knew that woman was coming. I knew it was coming. It didn't come immediately, but I knew it was coming. And they'll know too. They do some, oh no, I don't want to get a woman, oh no, they know it's coming. Believe me, if you're already having that right perspective of mind. That's how a child becomes, you know, righteous and following the way the Most High would have them to be. Verse 11 says, give him no liberty in his youth, and wink not at his follies. Don't wink at when he's doing something wrong, because he'll think that's okay. Bow down his neck while he is young, and beat him on his sides while he is a child. Here it says, I ain't writing. It says bow down his neck while he is a child, while he is young. You know, give him some work to do, chores to do. And beat him on the sides while he is a child. Beat him on the sides while he is a child. Lest he wax stubborn and be disobedient unto thee, and so bring sorrow to thine heart. Be disobedient to you and bring sorrow to your heart. How many women, mothers are just full of sorrow behind time out, till their sons time out and didn't follow this, or fathers time out and didn't follow what the Most High say do, because they ain't know, they ain't never asked, so they don't know. You don't really care to know. Listen, verse 13, chasten thy son and hold him to labor. Okay? Hold him to labor. Have him doing something. You gotta be doing something. Chores. Working around the house. Doing something. Lest his lewd behavior be an offensive to thee. See? In the end, it's gonna be offensive to you, because he's gonna be doing whatever he wanna do, how he wanna do it. Lazy. Don't wanna do nothing. Don't wanna fulfill what it is you would have him to do, and you're going to cry in the end. Look at Ecclesiasticus 27 and 3. But see, if this is not happening, this used to be happening. Like I told you earlier. You know, this used to be happening. Mostly everyone, you know, whoop their children. Now, time out, that ain't working. People talk about time out, people hear children cussing their mama and daddy out, or whoever. Kids just buck wild. You shut up, mommy. Don't tell me that. But they came back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, which His word is saying. Morals will come back in the earth. It's too late now. It's too late now. They don't let the wicked have their way. They passing laws out every day. You sit up here thinking about what I'm saying. They passing laws to be more wicked and evil. According to the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, according to the Most High. They ain't working with Him. They're working against Him and against us. Ecclesiastes 27, verse 3. Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Most High, his house shall soon be overthrown. Yeah? If you ain't holding yourself diligently in the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the Most High, and fearing the Most High, doing what's right, being afraid and scared of the Most High, so you do what's right, and following Him, His rules and regulations. I gotta keep saying it because people have been taught that you're not supposed to fear the Most High. You're supposed to be afraid of Him because He is love. No. The Most High is a man of war. In war, you have strategies of what? How you kill people. You say, I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. And who He loves, He chastens, so you can't get away from the Most High unless you can run from the sky. And I don't think none of you can. So you got to deal with it. That's why it said, unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Most High, his house shall soon be overthrown. And that's what happened to us people. Our house, we are family of Israel. We broke the laws of the Most High, therefore our house was overthrown. Period. Our personal houses and the house of Israel overthrown by these heathens. Verse 28. Mockery and reproach are from the proud. So, mockery and reproach are from the proud, but vengeance as a lion shall lie in wait for them. Yeah. Mockery and reproach, disgrace are from the proud. But what do you say? But vengeance as a lion. You there with a lion that ain't ate 2 weeks. But vengeance like as a lion shall lie in wait for them. Gonna get you. That's what I say. Most I said in Zechariah 3 and 8. Zephaniah 3 and 8. Wait ye upon the Lord. Vengeance is mine. Wait ye upon me. Vengeance from the Most High. He said vengeance like a lion. As you right in front of a lion. You in front of the lion. That's how you look how that vision will come upon you. Wisdom of Solomon 3. Wisdom of Solomon 3. And see, what are the world taught? What are these children taught today? To be prideful. What are you prideful about? What are you really prideful about? What did you really have that you can be prideful about as a child? Nothing. Most children depend on their parents for everything. But yet still they walk around prideful. Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 16. 26. No, 16. Salaki. 16. As for the children or daughters, they shall not come to their perfection. So children that have come from women that are married, that's going outside, they man having sex with a man, and they have their children. This is going on within our nation. Has been going on. You know. As for the children of adulterers, they shall not come to their perfection, and the seed of an unrighteous bed shall be rooted out. See? The children of unrighteous bed shall be rooted out. So I say you can get rid of them. For though they live long, though they live a long life, yet shall they be nothing regarded. Hear that? Hear that, woman? And them children will be nothing regarded. If you went outside your marriage and had children by another man when you was married, them children will be regarded as nothing. It says, yet, it says, for though they live long, they might live a long time, yet shall they be nothing regarded, and their last age shall be without honor. Or, if they die quickly, they don't live a long life, and they die quickly, they have no hope, neither comfort in the day of trial, when that judgment comes. They have no hope, nor comfort in the day of trial. So the hope and comfort is very important. They're not going to have that. Day of trial. For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation. Hear that? For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation. That's why we really have to take heed. You know, and men that's married and going out there having babies by another married woman. Those children gonna fit right into it too. He's covering all bases. Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 6. And some of these, you know, children are the children. That's buck wild. But there is no hope for them. Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 6. For children begotten of unlawful beds are witnesses of wickedness against their parents in their trial. See? Children that's begotten from unlawful beds, which means you have had children by a married woman. You have had children that come into this world that we just read about their trial. If they live a long time, no hope and no comfort. Or if they die quickly, the same. Why the same? Verse 6, for children begotten of unlawful beds are witnesses of wickedness. You know? You're looking at wickedness. Wow. That's not her child. That's not his child. That's somebody else's child. And a lot of times people know whose child it is. And that child don't even know who the real dad is. But the mama done slept outside from the husband and got pregnant by this man outside of the marriage and brought forth this child. Children begotten of unlawful beds are witness of wickedness against their parents in their trial. The wicked man that laid with some other man's woman had this baby. That wicked woman that was married to a man and went outside the marriage and married, got with some other man and had this baby. And that baby got to be raised with her husband. That's unrightful beds. In the trial is the judgment. That's what it's talking about, the judgment. How it's going to be. Nothing nice. That's why these things are to be considered. Then, you look at, the Most High know my heart. Yeah, He know how wicked we are. Once you know, then you got to change. You got to ask for forgiveness. You got to repent. Ask the Most High to forgive you. And hopefully He will. Because He is full of mercies. You don't know. Ecclesiastes 44:1. Ecclesiasticus 44:1. Ecclesiasticus 44:1. And so you're looking at a lot of these, a lot of our children are coming from this type of relationship, and they grow up with the family, they don't even know. They don't even know. And it's hurtful when you find out, when you already grown, that who you thought your daddy was and raised with all the rest of his children, you find out that your mama went into an unlawful bed to have you. You fit right into this. Ecclesiasticus 44:1. Let us now praise famous men and our fathers that begot us. See that? Let us praise famous men of this Bible. Moses and first and foremost Mashiach Yahushua. And Moses and Isaiah and Jeremiah. They had to be famous because we're reading about them. King Solomon, King David. Even though they sinned, they still have books written for them, because the Most High allowed that wisdom that He allowed them to have through the Spirit to be written while we have it today. It said, praise your fathers. You can't praise the wicked, but talking about the fathers that are righteous. You see? You can't praise the wicked, the evil that your father's doing if they wicked, or else you right along with it. You can't praise the evil. Proverbs 29:15. Proverbs 29:15. The rod and reproof give wisdom. That strap, that whooping, the reproof, prove them for what they have done wrong, give wisdom. Proper application of knowledge, so not to do it. But a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. Hear that? A child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. That's why you got to take that time. You got to take time with the children so you don't be shameful. Think about all the mothers that's so shameful because they trying their best as they thought, but they ain't doing nothing. As the scriptures say, you have to. You have no choice. That's part of having children, is to be able to raise them in the proper way so that you know that you've done your job according to thus say the Most High, and not according to just your own vain and evil opinion of how it should be as you would think. Remember? The heart is deceitful above all things, the mind is deceitful above all things, desperately wicked. If you're not following the ways of the Most High, you don't know the ways of the Most High, how are you going to follow the ways of the Most High if you don't know what it says? So, this is very important. Look at Jeremiah 9 and 21. And I know you can relate to this, because this is happening all the time, been happening. Jeremiah 9 and 21. For death is come up into our windows, drive-by shooters. Death has come up into our windows, and has entered into our palaces, into our houses, to cut off the children from without, and the young men from the streets. Death. Can't look around. Somebody shooting at each other over some drugs, over some money, over a woman. Coming to our windows. You're sitting wherever you are now. Wasn't for the Most High. Somebody come through, didn't happen. Exactly where I always read and study. I had an emergency, had to get up. They had me move from where I've been. All that time studying, at that time, I had to shoot up. Bullet went right through. Ooh, where I would have been gone. But he had something else happen. I had to make sure that I was away. Only time something like that happened. But all praise to the Most High. But I saw him myself the other side and I wasn't there. But it went right through where I was at. And went through my shoe in the closet, and I found the bullet in my shoe in the closet. That's something. I mean, you don't think about it, because I wasn't there. I wouldn't think that, one of the bullets had, a straight bullet that came through the house, but Most High showed me that. When I put that shoe on, it was busted. Right through that shoe. That would have been me. Out of loyalty to the Most High, It's real. Drive-bys. Had nothing to do with me, but still, that's what happened. People be in their house, babies, children, you're getting killed behind a stray bullet. They're shooting at somebody. Them bullets go through the windows, go through the walls. For death has come up into our windows, and has entered into our palaces, to cut off the children from without, and the young men from the streets. Look at us, we have no mercy on each other. Ecclesiastes 16. Ecclesiastes 16 and 1. Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children. So desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in unrighteous sons. So you're supposed to be happy, I have an unrighteous son. He's wicked as ever, bad as ever. When you look at the results, most of the time is what? He's going down. Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children. You want your children to be better off than you are. You got a right mindset. Neither delight in unrighteous sons. Though they multiply, rejoice not in them. Hear that? Though they multiply, rejoice not. Don't be happy over them. Except the fear of the Most High be with them. That's what it said. Lest they respect the Most High's laws, statutes, commandments, His rules and regulations. They don't do that. Hey, Most High said, don't delight in them. Trust not thou in their life, neither respect their multitude. For one that is just is better than 1,000. You know? Say, one that is just is better than 1,000. Say, hey, trust not thou in thy life, in their life, no matter what they're doing. They could be, multiplying money. They could be multiplying whatever. He said, trust not in their life, no matter what they be successful in. They wicked. They ain't following the law, statutes, commandments. Most ain't trying to. Say, trust not in their life. Neither respect their multitude, no matter what it is they multituding in. For one that is just is better than 1,000. One of your children that is trying to be righteous is better than having 1,000. And better it is to die without children than to have them that are unrighteous. Wow. He said, better is it to die, not ever having any children, than to have all these children, they unrighteous. That's real, people. Look at Ecclesiastes 6 and 18. Ecclesiastes 6 and 18. You wonder why the world is as it is. You take the Most High and Mashiach Yahushua and His word from their minds, and they like sponges, but you making them so that they grow up to be evil and wicked. Why the Most High will destroy this place, as it is written. The eyes of the Most High upon the sinful kingdom, I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. Amos 9 and 8. Ecclesiastes 6 and 18. My son, gather instruction from thy youth. Gather instruction from thy youth up. So shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age. Train up a child in the way he should go. When he's old, he shall not depart from it. So, same thing. It says, my son, gather instruction from thy youth up. So shalt thou find wisdom, which is the proper application of knowledge, how to apply this knowledge, till thine old age. You'll have this till your old age. It's very important that we see this. Because the Bible is an instruction manual. But if you don't use it as its purpose is for, then what you gonna do? What you gonna do? But follow what it is that the world has to offer you, and that's wickedness. Right, look, this is not a righteous world. What's a righteous world when Mashiach Yahushua lives on the earth and we live in a spiritual side of it, or moral right now? There's no righteous world. This world is full of That's why he told you in James 4 and 4. He said, ye adulterers. James 4 and 4 said, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? So if you are all into this world, you at war with the Most High. And you teaching your children how to be at war with the Most High because they're following you. And you ain't trying to show forth the righteousness of the Most High. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to do the same thing. That's why you are an example for the children. And once they're adults, then they're going to do whatever they want to do, however they want to do it. He said, "Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?" Don't you know that the friendship of this world makes you be at war with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. You realize that? You become the enemy of the Most High. That's where you want to be? That's what you want to do? You think you can handle that? You really think you can handle being at war with the Most High and his enemy? Look. 2 Timothy 3:16. 2 Timothy 3:16. This is the instruction manual, as I said, the Bible. 2 Timothy 3:16. All scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High. It is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. That's the instruction. Instruction in righteousness. So to be instructed in righteousness, what are you being instructed with? Deuteronomy 6:25. Deuteronomy 6:25. What's this righteousness? To be instructed in righteousness. What's this righteousness? Deuteronomy 6:25. And it shall be our righteousness if, which is a condition, we observe to do all these commandments before the Most High our power, as he hath commanded us. See, that's our righteousness. If, that's a condition, we observe to do, not just to read them, but to do all these commandments before the Most High our power, as he hath commanded us. We got to do the laws. We got to follow the laws. That's going to be our righteousness. Anything other than that is all in vain. You follow your own vain opinion, which is going to lead you where? Straight to hell. Where there's no, I repeat, no mercy and grace. No mercy and grace in hell. I mean, we in a condition called hell. Our condition is. Go back to Ecclesiastes 6:18. So it says, my son gathered instruction. Instruction in righteousness. As we just read. Through the word of the Most High. My son gathered instruction from thy youth up. That's why we're supposed to be teaching the children what's right from wrong according to the word of the Most High. From their youth up. So shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age. You won't find wisdom till your old age. It says, come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth, and wait for her good fruits. Say, come unto her as one that plants seed and expect to get a great harvest. And wait for her good fruits. For thou shalt not toil much in laboring about her, but thou shalt eat of her fruits right soon. See that? So ain't gonna give you much labor. It don't take much labor, but you're gonna eat of the fruits, the benefits, the blessings that it's gonna bring about by being instructed in righteousness, being instructed how to follow the Most High's rules and regulations, laws, statutes, commandments. You're gonna be instructed in the proper way of how you should be, so that you can reap the benefits of the love of the Most High and blessing you. That's what he's saying. Remember, he's not a man he should lie. It's beautiful. Ecclesiastes 22. So we go from Proverbs to Ecclesiastes, he's dropping it. So he had 1,000 wives. I think he should know something. In dealing with relationships and children and so forth, and how it should be. Ecclesiasticus 22 and 2 and 3. It says, a slothful man is compared to the filth of a dunghill. Wow. Man, a lazy man is compared to the filth of a dunghill. A dunghill is where you put your crap and you use the bathroom. That's how you compare you to the filth of a dunghill. Everybody's doo-doo. Every man that takes it up will shake his hand. Everybody that take it up gonna shake that doo-doo off his hand. That's how you look at being slothful. Verse 3, an evil-nurtured son is the dishonor of his father that begat him, and a foolish daughter is born to his loss. See? So we got to teach them the right way. Well, according to the instructions of righteousness, which is the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, this is right and that's wrong. This is righteous and that's evil. That's wicked. But if they go for the wicked, then they're going to die. We're in the last days. You don't know how long we have. The way this world is going now. We need this. Verse 4. A wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband, but she that liveth dishonestly is her father's heaviness. And at this time, we're talking about those that were with their father and mother, but we were, bound to each other. A wife is bound to her husband until he died. So we're talking about, marriage with the father and mother. Sometimes, father does care about the daughter and he's going to be a heaviness too. The wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband. But she that liveth dishonestly is her father's heaviness. Okay? It'll make him sad. Because she's dishonest. She'll lie, steal, do whatever. And end up paying the price. Pay now, you pay later. But you're going to pay. Matthew 24 and 12. This world is wicked. That's why Mashal Shah gave us in Matthew 24 chapter, talk about the end times. Matthew 24 and 12 says, and because iniquity, that's wickedness, sins, shall abound, shall be plentiful in the world. The love of many shall wax cold. So the love of many will wax cold, as it is now. Anytime you go into a school and just kill people like that, that you don't even know, really. Or you can just do a drive-by, boom, just killing your brothers. They said because iniquity shall abound. So what is sin? Sin shall abound. It's not keeping the laws of the Most High. You know the law, you're the mercy and grace. So you don't go to church, but that's what you know. People don't go to church, they know that. We ain't under the law, we're the mercy and grace. They know how to say that. When I say been to church, I ain't been to church, but I know that. Because the parents have dictated it. They went to church. Their grandmama went to church. Grandfather went to church. Learned that same saying, which is a lie. Matthew 5:17-19 dismisses all of that. Mashal Shah said he come to destroy the law and the prophets. That's all he had when he walked the earth. Was the law and the prophets, the Old Testament. He ain't had no New Testament. Even the words he's saying wasn't even written yet. They were scribing. You see? All they went by was the law and the prophets. He kept saying, as it is written, have you not heard? Where? Where you heard of that? In the Old Testament. Where you heard of that? Where you seen it at? Have you not seen? It is written, he said. Where's written at? Search the scriptures. What scriptures? When he said search the scriptures. The Old Testament. Come on. Revelation wasn't written until about 90 to 96 AD. Approximately. Everything stopped at 65 AD. Because from 65 to 70 AD was fighting with the Romans. So everything stopped. 65 AD picked up again in Revelation in 90 to 96 AD approximately. You see, John was on the island of Patmos. So he said, after 24 and 12, and because iniquity, wickedness, and sin shall abound, shall be plentiful on this earth, the love of many shall wax cold. The love of many shall wax cold. The love of many shall wax cold. Many people, you want their love, but they cold. They're cold-hearted, cold-blooded, stiff-necked, hard-headed, stubborn, and rebellious. He said, but he that shall endure, and you know some of us going to endure. He that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. So, y'all talking about y'all saved, you ain't saved. Saved from what? You ain't saved from the wrath of the Most High. You ain't saved from the Most High saying, I'm going to burn you up. You ain't saved from your enemies, and you ain't saved from the hand of all that hate you. So I say, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. That's being saved. That's being saved. When you saying you saved, you saying you ain't under the laws of the Most High, you gotta follow him. Come on, that's crazy. That's insane. But this is what happens. And what do the children do? They follow the same way that you taught in these pagan religious organizations that are turning you away from the Most High. I just pray that the Most High will open up more eyes to see him. Or maybe he don't want you. Maybe that's why you don't know, because he don't want you. Ezekiel 7:23. Ezekiel 7:23. Some people are, part of multitude. He says, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. Let my grape and my plant be kept. Great labor have I made it perfect. Do not be laboring to make you perfect. Ezekiel 7:23. Make a change, for the land is full of bloody crimes. See that? The land is full of bloody crimes and violence. Anytime you go into a school and just kill people, anytime you go into a church and kill everybody while they're praying, bloody crimes. We killing each other over colors, over turf that's not yours. You don't own nothing. You just allowed to run around the big plantation. But we killing each other over stupid stuff. And the city is full of violence. See? That's what's happening. Make a change, for the land is full of bloody crimes. And the city is full of violence. That's where we at. See, we don't understand it because we think that we somebody and trying to believe in man. Man say you gotta do it, so you go out and do it. Or some evil spirit that told you to do it. Demons have got into you, have you do it. So you ask them, why'd you do it? The devil made me do it. Yeah. Because you listen to the devil. You been listening to the devil. You ain't listen to the Most High. The Most High give you the righteous way to be. Everybody gonna learn the righteousness of the Most High. Whether you like it or not, or you gonna perish. Listen, I keep saying it, let me read it to you. You're going to want scripture right here, Isaiah 60 and 12. Isaiah 60 and 12. For the nation, the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. I mean, you're going to kill you. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. Be utterly done away with. Destroyed. That's what the word says. Ecclesiasticus 23 and 7. Ecclesiasticus 23 and 7. Hear, O ye children, the discipline of the mouth. He that keepeth it shall never be taken in his lips. Hear ye children, the discipline of the mouth. That means you got to know how to control what you say. It says, he that keepeth it shall never be taken in his lips. Ain't nobody going to catch you in what you say, because you're going to be on point. You're going to know, well, let me be quiet on that one. Or you're going to say what's right. We'll see that the way our children have been raised in such pride, that they might say anything. Unless you know they all jacked up. Hear ye, O children, the discipline of the mouth. See, the discipline of the mouth. He that keepeth it shall never be taken in his lips. That's why it's very important. We, the children of Israel and children, watch what you say, and knowing when to say whatever you need to say something and when not to say something, because you can be destroyed for what you say, not knowing how to control yourself, not knowing how to control your pride. You're looking at, okay, well, you operating whatever, however way you operating, but there's another thing you got to understand. Ecclesiasticus 19 and 6. Ecclesiasticus 19 and 6. He that can rule his tongue, you know how to rule your words, shall live without strife. You're going to live without a lot of problems. And he that hateth babbling shall have less evil. Somebody babbling about this, that, you're going to have less evil. They babbling about this person, that person, that person. No, this is what it says. That's why it says next, rehearse not unto another that which is told unto thee, and thou shalt